As we look back on 2016, there's no shortage of top 10 lists for the year that was. And we have our own list here at the Predictive Media Network, the top media interview blunders of 2016. And it being an election year, there were plenty of media mishaps in the political world. Coming in at number 10, former presidential candidate Dr. Ben Carson walking away from a live interview.
Every aspect has to be great, including our inner cities.
And we just saw Mr. Trump here. I asked him, how did it go? And he said, great. And he said he learned a lot of things. What do you think he took away from today?
My luggage. Hold on.
Okay. Looks like Dr. Carson is going to try and find his luggage, and he'll be right back with it.
One has to assume he didn't know it was live. That's one thing to always know or confirm first. Number 9. During a live interview on ESPN just after the Celebrity All-Star Game in Toronto, the lead singer of the band Arcade Fire, Win Butler, got political and was abruptly cut off.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I just want to say, as an election year in the U.S. has a lot they can learn from Canada. Healthcare, taking care of people. And I think
So we're talking about celebrity stuff, not politics. Congratulations on your MVP.
Number 8. New Hampshire governor and Democratic U.S. Senate candidate Maggie Hassan skirted multiple opportunities to say outright whether she considers Hillary Clinton honest and trustworthy.
Do you think that she's honest and trustworthy?
I support Hillary Clinton for the presidency because her experience and her record demonstrate that she's qualified to hold the job.
Do you think she's honest?
She has a critical plan, among others, for making college more affordable.
But do you think that she's trustworthy?
I think that she has demonstrated a commitment always to something beyond herself.
Completely dodging those questions backfired and ended up becoming a national story. Number 7. Nothing says sore loser more than walking out of a post-game news conference, particularly when it's the Super Bowl and your quarterback, Cam Newton.
To take away your running lanes?
No.
I know you're disappointed, not just for yourself and your teammates, because you guys talked about how you are a band of brothers coming in. And it's got to be real tough for everybody in that locker room.
Force y'all to throw the ball. You throw the football. That was the game plan.
Stretching the truth is never a good idea in a media interview, as swimmer Ryan Lochte found out when he fabricated being robbed at gunpoint at the Summer Olympics.
He pulled out his gun, he cocked it, put it to my forehead, and he said, get down, and I was like, I put my hands up, I was like, whatever. He took our money, he took my wallet, and then...
But he left your cell phone, he left your credentials.
He left my cell phone, he left my credential.
Dr. Ben Carson makes his second appearance on our media blunder list, coming in at number 5 when he was asked about Donald Trump accusers.
That all too often they are accused of being liars. Are you saying that these women are lying?
That's your characterization, because you need to characterize it that way to try to make me the bad guy.
No,
but here's the fact.
No, you just said it's a question. You were describing a first-class candidate where there was an
Stop. Hey, can you turn her microphone off, please?
No.
Turn her microphone off so I can talk.
No, it's a simple question. Yes or no?
Number 4, the elections chief for the Phoenix metro area, Helen Purcell, had a response that raised some eyebrows when asked about long lines and ballot shortages at polling places.
Obviously, you've heard of all of the frustration. Who's to blame for these long lines?
Well, the voters for getting in line, maybe us for not having enough polling places, or as many as we usually have.
Purcell later clarified that she wasn't blaming voters for the long lines, and she took responsibility, but the damage was done. She lost the election as county recorder in November after nearly 30 years on the job. Libertarian presidential nominee Gary Johnson appears twice on our Media Blunder Top 10.
What would you do if you were elected about Aleppo?
About?
Aleppo.
And what is Aleppo?
You're kidding.
No.
Aleppo is in Syria. It's the epicenter the refugee crisis.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Well, with regard to Syria, I do think that it's a mess.
You might be able to look past one embarrassing media moment, but twice?
Who's your favorite foreign leader?
Who's my favorite?
Just name anywhere in the country, any one of the continents, any country. Name one foreign leader that you respect and look up to. Anybody.
Mine was Shimon Peres.
No, okay, I'm talking about living. Go ahead. You got to do this. Anywhere, any continent. Canada, Mexico, Europe, over there, Asia, South America, Africa. Name a foreign leader that you respect.
I guess I'm having an Aleppo moment in the former president of Mexico.
But I'm giving you the whole world.
I know.
Anybody in the world you like. Anybody. Pick any leader.
The former president of Mexico.
Which one?
I'm having a brain.
Name anybody.
Which brings us to the #1 media blunder of 2016. Now to us, this one was an easy choice. What made this one stand out wasn't so much the spokesperson's performance facing a reporter's questions, but mostly the behavior of the PR person interrupting the interview. Here's former Baylor University president Ken Starr being asked about the school's failure to respond to sexual assault allegations.
What about the victim that came forward saying that she had personally sent you an email and Art Briles an email saying in the subject line that she was raped at Baylor? Did you ever see that email?
I honestly may have. I'm not denying that I saw it.
Well, I want to point out, I need to talk to Jen Starr. Jen Starr.
Okay.
I need to talk to you, sir.
Okay. You ask great questions.
Okay, great. Can I ask you one more question?
I have got to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay.
She needs to ask you that question again. Whether you do it on camera or not, it's up to you. I just want to make sure it doesn't end up misedited.
All I'm going to say is I honestly have no recollection of that.
Of seeing any email?
Is that okay?
Don't look at me. Look at her.
No doubt we'll be watching the media blunders in 2017 and how they can be prevented. Thanks for watching.